The Ghana Armed Forces has been tasked to lead a nationwide flood cleanup and mitigation exercise as part of government's comprehensive response to the devastating floods caused by the heavy rains of June 28 and 29, 2026. Speaking at a press conference in Accra, the Director General of Joint Operations of the Ghana Armed Forces, Brigadier General Foster Okai-Yeboah, said the exercise forms part of a national post-flood recovery and mitigation program initiated by President John Dramani Mahama following his inspection of flood-affected communities in the Greater Accra, Volta and Central region. He explained that the President's assessment led to the establishment of a national post-flood mitigation task force to coordinate relief, recovery and long-term flood prevention measures. Brigadier General Okai-Yeboah said the Ghana Armed Forces will lead the operational component of the exercise in collaboration with the National Disaster Management Organization (NADMO), the Ministry of Water Resources, Works and Housing, Metropolitan, Municipal and District Assemblies, the Ghana Police Service, the Ghana National Fire Service, the Ghana Health Service, the Environmental Protection Agency (EPA), and other key stakeholders. According to him, the nationwide operation will focus on restoring public safety, improving sanitation, and preventing disease outbreaks by clearing refuse, silt, fallen trees, abandoned vehicles, collapsed structures, and other debris obstructing roads, bridges, drains, and waterways.
Government has further directed that the Ghana Armed Forces lead the operational component of the mitigation effort. This will be done in collaboration with the relevant agencies under the Ministry of Water Resources, Works and Housing, the National Disaster Management Organization, the Metropolitan, Municipal and District Assemblies, the Ghana Police Service, the Ghana National Fire Service, the Ghana Health Service, the Environmental Protection Agencies, private sector organizations, and other relevant stakeholders. The nationwide cleanup and recovery exercise will focus on restoring public safety, improving sanitation, and preventing secondary disasters such as outbreaks of cholera, typhoid, and other waterborne diseases. Particular attention will be given to the removal of refuse, silt, fallen trees, abandoned vehicles, collapsed structures, and other debris obstructing roads, bridges, drains, and waterways. As part of the operation, the Ghana Armed Forces will deploy personnel, engineers, specialized equipment to clear major drains, streams, rivers, and other critical waterways. In accordance with applicable laws and directives of the appropriate civil authorities, structures illegally erected within waterways or that pose an immediate danger to public safety and flood mitigation efforts may be removed where necessary. The Metropolitan, Municipal, and District Assemblies have also been directed to organize and lead cleanup exercises within their respective jurisdictions in support of the national operation. Their efforts will complement those of the Ghana Armed Forces and other security agencies to ensure that all affected communities receive the required attention.
Dr. Kwajo Ohini Safo, coordinator of the Greater Accra Resilient and Integrated Development (GARIC) project, blamed widespread encroachment on wetlands and natural waterways for the recurring floods in Accra, saying unchecked development has severely disrupted the city's drainage system.
This is Tetegu. All of this was part of the wetland. All of it was part of the wetland. Now we have developments all over. And like I said in the presentation, forcing the channel to meander instead of having its free course to flow directly to where it must go and then help the water levels to recede and not affect people. These are all properties that are constraining, built over it, put some 2 pipes under it, as though the pipes were enough. And then there's also one where the channel has been diverted 90 degrees, 90 degrees, 90 degrees, 90 degrees around people's buildings. People deliberately blocked the path to recover the land and redirected it at 90-degree turns. And it led to the situations that we are having across the city. There's one of the turnings that we're talking about, how that the development is pushing the land, is pushing the water, and the water has to now meander around human settlements. These areas downstream were all supposed to be kept free so that the water should be able to, but people are building and trying to come into the spaces where the water itself must run. You see developments all over, both high income, middle income, low income. It's a function of the whole society's attitude and behavior that is affecting everybody. Most of these spaces were all part of the original wetlands, but they have now become fully developed communities. And so when we have the volumes of rain that we have, the water doesn't have a natural path that would not adversely impact people. It would rather affect people.